Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something profound. Your life is not a practice run. This is the real deal, the main event, and you're center stage right now. So what are you going to do with this precious gift called life? Are you going to squander it, or are you going to make it magnificent? Now, I got a little list for you today. It's not just any list. It's a blueprint for excellence, a roadmap to extraordinary living. We're going to talk about 10 things you must work on every single day if you want to transform your life from ordinary to extraordinary. And let me tell you, extraordinary is where the magic happens. 1, your mindset. First and foremost, you've got to work on your mindset. Your mind is like a garden, and the thoughts you plant there will grow and flourish. So what kind of seeds are you planting? Are they seeds of doubt, fear, and limitation? Or are they seeds of possibility, growth, and abundance? You see, success starts in the mind long before it manifests in reality. It's not what happens to you that determines your future. It's how you choose to interpret and respond to what happens. As I always say, you must take personal responsibility. You cannot change the circumstances, the seasons, or the wind, but you can change yourself. So, every morning when you wake up, I want you to look in the mirror and say, something wonderful is about to happen to me today. Plant that seed of expectation, nurture it with positive self-talk, and watch how your world begins to change. Remember, your mindset is not set in stone. It's a muscle that you can strengthen and shape. Read books that challenge your thinking. Surround yourself with people who inspire you to think bigger. Attend seminars and workshops that expand your perspective. Your mind is the most powerful tool you have. Use it wisely. 2, your goals. Next up, we've got to talk about goals. Now, I'm not talking about vague wishes or half-hearted desires. I'm talking about clear, specific, written goals that light a fire in your belly and get you jumping out of bed in the morning. You see, goals are the compass that guide you through the journey of life. Without them, you're just drifting, letting life happen to you, instead of making life happen for you. As I often say, if you don't design your own life plan, chances are you'll fall into someone else's plan. And guess what they have planned for you? So, every day, I want you to review your goals. Write them down, read them aloud, visualize them. Make them so real in your mind that you can taste them, touch them, feel them. Your goals should excite you, challenge you, pull you forward. And here's the kicker. Don't just set goals, set standards. Goals are something you reach for, but standards are something you live by. Make it your standard to be excellent, to go the extra mile, to do more than what's expected. When you raise your standards, you raise your life. 3, your skills. Now let's talk about skills. In this rapidly changing world, if you're not continuously improving your skills, you're falling behind. The marketplace rewards value, and your skills are the currency of the modern economy. Every day, ask yourself, what have I learned today? What skill have I improved? How have I become more valuable? You see, your income seldom exceeds your personal development. If you want to earn more, you've got to learn more. Read books in your field, take online courses, attend workshops, find a mentor. Practice your craft relentlessly. Remember, formal education will make you a living. Self-education will make you a fortune. The world belongs to learners, not the learned. And don't just focus on technical skills. Work on your people skills, your communication skills, your leadership skills. These soft skills often make the hard difference in your success. As I always say, to solve any problem, here are 3 questions to ask yourself. First, what could I do? Second, what could I read? And third, who could I ask? 4, your health. Let's move on to something that's often overlooked, but absolutely crucial, your health. Your body is the vehicle through which you experience life. If your vehicle is broken down, how far do you think you're going to go? Every day, you must make a conscious decision to take care of your health. Exercise regularly, eat nutritious food, get enough sleep. It's not just about looking good, it's about feeling good, having energy, and being able to show up fully in your life. Remember, take care of your body. It's the only place you have to live. You wouldn't neglect your car and expect it to run smoothly, would you? So why would you neglect your body and expect to live a vibrant, energetic life? Make it a daily habit to move your body, even if it's just a brisk walk. Choose foods that fuel you, not foods that drain you. Get those 7-8 hours of sleep. Your health is an investment that pays dividends every single day. 5, your relationships. Now let's talk about something that can make or break your happiness. Your relationships. Success without fulfilling relationships is a hollow victory. As social beings, we thrive on connection, love, and belonging. Every day, invest time and energy in nurturing your relationships. Call a friend, spend quality time with your family. Show appreciation to your colleagues. Remember, the greatest gift you can give someone is your time. Because when you give your time, you are giving a portion of your life that you will never get back. But here's the thing, you've got to be intentional about it. In this age of social media and constant distractions, it's easy to be connected but not really present. So put down your phone, look people in the eye, listen actively, show genuine interest. And don't forget the most important relationship, the one you have with yourself. Treat yourself with kindness, forgive your mistakes, celebrate your victories. As I often say, the challenge of leadership is to be strong but not rude, be kind but not weak, be bold but not bully, be thoughtful but not lazy, be humble but not timid, be proud but not arrogant, have humor but without folly. This applies not just to how you lead others, but how you lead yourself. 6, your finances. Let's move on to a topic that many find uncomfortable but is absolutely essential. Your finances. Money might not buy happiness, but it sure does buy choices. And in life, having choices is a form of freedom. Every day, you must pay attention to your financial health. Track your spending, save consistently, invest wisely. Remember, money is usually attracted, not pursued. This means focusing on creating value, not just chasing dollars. Develop a millionaire mindset. This doesn't mean being obsessed with money, but rather understanding how money works and making it work for you. Read books on personal finance, learn about investing, understand the power of compound interest. As I always say, formal education will make you a living. Self-education will make you a fortune. This applies especially to financial education. The school system might not have taught you about money, but that doesn't mean you can't learn. Start small if you have to. Save $1 a day. Invest in yourself. Cut unnecessary expenses. Remember, if you will be faithful to the few things, you'll get a chance to handle the many things. Financial freedom starts with small, consistent actions taken every single day. 7, your contribution. Now let's talk about something that gives life its deepest meaning, your contribution. Success isn't just about what you achieve. It's about what you give back. Every day, ask yourself, how can I add value to the world today? You see, the most fulfilled people are those who find a way to turn their passion into a way of serving others. It doesn't have to be grand gestures. Small acts of kindness, sharing your knowledge, helping someone in need. These all count. Remember, the challenge of leadership is to be strong, but not rude. Be kind, but not weak. Be bold, but not bully. Be thoughtful, but not lazy. Be humble, but not arrogant. Have humor, but without folly. This is the essence of true contribution, leading by example and lifting others as you climb. Make it a daily habit to do something for someone who can never repay you. Volunteer your time, share your skills, be a mentor. As I often say, whoever renders service to many puts himself in line for greatness, great wealth, great return, great satisfaction, great reputation, and great joy. 8, your personal growth. Let's dive into something that's at the core of all success. Your personal growth. You see, your income, your relationships, your happiness, they're all a direct reflection of who you are as a person. If you want your life to improve, you've got to improve. Every day, commit to growing just a little bit. Read a few pages of a good book, listen to an educational podcast, practice a new skill. Remember, don't wish it was easier, wish you were better. Don't wish for less problems, wish for more skills. Don't wish for less challenge, wish for more wisdom. Personal growth isn't always comfortable. It often requires you to step out of your comfort zone, to face your fears, to challenge your assumptions. But that's where the magic happens. As I always say, if you are not willing to risk the unusual, you will have to settle for the ordinary. Set aside time each day for self-reflection. Ask yourself tough questions. What are your strengths? Where do you need to improve? What limiting beliefs are holding you back? Remember, you cannot change your destination overnight, but you can change your direction overnight. 9. Your attitude. Now let's talk about something that can make or break your day. Your attitude is like the aroma of your heart. If your attitude stinks, it will contaminate your entire day. Every morning, make a conscious decision to choose a positive attitude. No matter what challenges you face, remember that your attitude is always your choice. As I often say, it is your attitude, not your aptitude, that determines your altitude. Your attitude acts like a magnet. It attracts to you what you project. If you approach life with enthusiasm, optimism, and gratitude, you'll find that life responds in kind. People will be drawn to your positive energy. Opportunities will seem to appear out of nowhere. But here's the thing, maintaining a positive attitude isn't always easy. Life will throw curveballs at you. You'll face setbacks, disappointments, and failures. That's why you need to work on your attitude every single day. Read inspirational books. Surround yourself with positive people. Practice gratitude. Remember, you cannot tailor-make the situations in life, but you can tailor-make the attitudes to fit those situations. Your attitude is your secret weapon. Use it wisely. 10. Your dreams. Finally, let's talk about something that gives life its flavor. Your dreams. Your dreams are the fuel that keeps you going when times get tough. They're the North Star that guides you through the stormy seas of life. Every day, spend some time nurturing your dreams. Visualize them, feel them, believe in them. Don't let anyone tell you that your dreams are too big or too unrealistic. Remember, if you don't have big dreams and goals, you'll end up working for someone who does. But here's the key. Don't just dream, take action. Dreams without action are just wishes. As I always say, don't let your learning lead to knowledge. Let your learning lead to action. Break your big dreams down into small, actionable steps. Then, every day, do something. No matter how small, that moves you closer to your dreams. And don't be afraid to dream big. The size of your success is determined by the size of your belief. Believe in yourself. Believe in your dreams. Believe in your ability to make them come true. As I often remind people, if you really want to do something, you'll find a way. If you don't, you'll find an excuse. Now let's bring it all together. These 10 things, your mindset, your goals, your skills, your health, your relationships, your finances, your contribution, your personal growth, your attitude, and your dreams, they're not separate entities. They're all interconnected, all part of the tapestry of your life. Working on these 10 things every day isn't about perfection. It's about progress. It's about becoming a little bit better each day, moving forward consistently, even if it's just by small steps. Remember, success is not something you pursue. Success is something you attract by the person you become. By working on these 10 things every day, you're becoming the kind of person who attracts success, who creates value, who lives a life of purpose and fulfillment. Now, I want you to imagine for a moment. Imagine if you consistently worked on these 10 things every day for the next year. How different would your life be? How much progress would you make? How much closer would you be to your dreams? The truth is, a year from now, you'll wish you had started today. So why wait? Why not make today the day you decide to take control of your life, to raise your standards, to commit to excellence? You see, life is not about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. And every day, with every choice you make, with every action you take, You're creating your future self. So the question is, what kind of self are you creating? Are you creating a self that's stuck in mediocrity? That's comfortable with the status quo? Or are you creating a self that's constantly growing, constantly improving, constantly striving for excellence? The choice is yours. And it's a choice you make not once, but every single day, in every moment. As I always say, we must all suffer one of two things: the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. Which will you choose? Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Jim, this all sounds great, but it's too much. I can't possibly work on all these things every day. And to that, I say, you can't afford not to. You see, success is not a destination, it's a journey, a process of becoming. And the journey of success is not about doing extraordinary things. It's about doing ordinary things extraordinarily well, consistently day after day. It's about making your bed in the morning, even when you don't feel like it. It's about reading that book, even when you're tired. It's about making that call to a friend, even when you're busy. It's about saving that dollar, even when you want to spend it. It's about going for that run, even when it's cold outside. These small actions, repeated day after day, compound over time to create extraordinary results. As I often say, success is neither magical nor mysterious. Success is the natural consequence of consistently applying basic fundamentals. And here's the beautiful thing. As you work on these 10 things every day, they start to work on you. Your mindset becomes more positive. Your goals become clearer. Your skills improve. Your health gets better. Your relationships deepen. Your finances grow. Your contribution expands. Your personal growth accelerates. Your attitude brightens. And your dreams get bigger. You see, success leaves clues. And the clues are there in the daily habits of successful people. They're not doing anything magical or mysterious. They're simply applying these fundamentals day in and day out, rain or shine, whether they feel like it or not. Now, I want to challenge you. For the next 30 days, commit to working on these 10 things every single day. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be a lot. Even small actions taken consistently can lead to big results. Set your alarm 30 minutes earlier. Use that time to read, to exercise, to plan your day. Write down your goals every morning. Express gratitude for 3 things before you go to bed. Make one call to nurture a relationship. Save a small amount of money each day. Learn one new thing in your field. Do one kind act for someone else. Reflect on your personal growth. Choose a positive attitude. Spend a few minutes visualizing your dreams. These actions might seem small, but remember, success is not about intensity. It's about consistency. As I always say, success is doing ordinary things extraordinarily well. And here's the thing. At first, it might feel like work. It might feel like a chore. But as you continue, day after day, it starts to become a part of who you are. It becomes your standard of living. And that's when the magic happens. You see, we don't rise to the level of our goals. We fall to the level of our systems. And by working on these 10 things every day, you're creating a system for success, a system for excellence, a system for extraordinary living. Now, let me be clear. This journey won't always be easy. There will be days when you don't feel like it. There will be setbacks, obstacles, and challenges. But remember, don't wish it were easier. Wish you were better. Don't wish for less problems. Wish for more skills. Don't wish for less challenge. Wish for more wisdom. These challenges are not obstacles to your success. They are part of your success. They're opportunities for growth, for learning, for becoming stronger. As I often say, the difficulties you meet will resolve themselves as you advance. Proceed and light will dawn and shine with increasing clearness on your path. You see, life doesn't get easier, you just get stronger. And you get stronger by facing challenges, by pushing through difficulties, by doing the things that most people aren't willing to do. Now, let's talk about something that's crucial in this journey: discipline. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. It's what turns dreams into reality. It's what separates the successful from the unsuccessful. Discipline isn't something you're born with. It's something you develop day by day, choice by choice. It's about doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like doing it. It's about getting up early when you want to sleep in. It's about saving money when you want to spend. It's about working on your skills when you'd rather be watching TV. Just remember, we must all suffer one of two things: the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. The pain of discipline weighs ounces, but the pain of regret weighs tons. Choose wisely. Now, as you work on these 10 things every day, I want you to pay attention to something remarkable that will start to happen. You'll start to see opportunities that you never noticed before. You'll start to attract people who can help you on your journey. You'll start to have ideas that can change your life. You see, success is not just about what you do. It's about who you become in the process. As you work on these 10 things every day, you're not just improving your life, you're transforming yourself. You're becoming the kind of person who can achieve the success you desire. And here's something powerful to remember. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. Don't wait until you have it all figured out. Don't wait till conditions are perfect. Start where you are, use what you have, do what you can. Remember, the biggest mistake you can make is to believe that you are working for somebody else. The driving force of a career must come from the individual. Remember, jobs are owned by the company. You own your career, be a CEO of your life. You are responsible for your results. You are in charge of your destiny. And every day, with every choice you make, you're writing the story of your life. Make it a story worth telling. Now, let's talk about something that's often overlooked but incredibly important. Your environment. Your environment. The people you spend time with, the information you consume, the places you go, has a profound impact on who you become. As I often say, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So, choose your associations wisely. Surround yourself with people who inspire you, who challenge you, who bring out the best in you. Seek out mentors, join mastermind groups, attend seminars and workshops. And it's not just about the people. It's about the books you read, the podcasts you listen to, the videos you watch. Feed your mind with positive, empowering, educational content. Remember, poor people have big TVs. Rich people have big libraries. Create an environment that supports your growth, that nurtures your dreams, that pushes you towards excellence. Your environment should make it easy to do the right things and hard to do the wrong things. Now, as we near the end of our time together, I want to touch on something that's at the heart of all success. Your why. Your why is your purpose, your reason for doing what you do. It's what gets you out of bed in the morning. It's what keeps you going when times get tough. You see, working on these 10 things every day isn't just about achieving external success. It's about living a life of purpose, a life of meaning, a life that matters. As I often say, if you go to work on your goals will go to work on you. If you go to work on your plan will go to work on you. Whatever good things we build end up building us. So, I want you to think deeply about your why. Why do you want to succeed? Why do you want to improve? Why do you want to make a difference? When your why is strong enough, you'll figure out how. And here's something powerful to remember. Your why doesn't have to be grand or world-changing. It can be as simple as wanting to provide a better life for your family, or wanting to make a positive impact in your community, or wanting to be the best version of yourself. What matters is that it resonates deeply with you, that it ignites a fire in your soul. Now, as we wrap up, I want to leave you with a challenge. For the next 90 days, commit to working on these 10 things every single day. Give it everything you've got, push yourself, stretch yourself, believe in yourself. And at the end of those 90 days, take stock of your life. Look at how far you've come. Look at how much you've grown. Look at what you've accomplished. I guarantee you'll be amazed at the progress you've made. Remember, success is nothing more than a few simple disciplines practiced every day, while failure is simply a few errors in judgment repeated every day. It is the accumulative weight of our disciplines and our judgments that leads us to either fortune or failure. You have greatness within you. You have the power to create an extraordinary life. You have the ability to make your dreams come true. But it all starts with a decision to commit to excellence, a decision to work on these 10 things every day, a decision to become the best version of yourself. As I always say, let others lead small lives, but not you. Let others argue over small things, but not you. Let others cry over small hurts, but not you. Let others leave their future in someone else's hands, but not. Your life is a gift. Your potential is unlimited. Your future is unwritten. What you do with it is up to you. So I ask you, what are you going to do? Are you going to settle for an ordinary life? Or are you going to commit to creating an extraordinary life? The choice is yours. And it's a choice you make not once, but every single day, with every thought you think, every word you speak, and every action you take. So starting today, right here, right now, make a commitment to yourself. A commitment to work on these 10 things every single day. A commitment to excellence. A commitment to becoming the best version of yourself. Remember, your life does not get better by chance. It gets better by change. And the change starts now. It starts with you. It starts with the decision to take control of your life, to raise your standards, to commit to continuous improvement. As you leave here today, I want you to remember this. You are capable of more than you know. Your potential is limitless. Your future is bright. And the best is yet to come. So go out there and make it happen. Work on these 10 things every day. Push yourself. Believe in yourself. And watch as your life transforms before your very eyes. Remember, life is not a rehearsal. This is the real thing. You've got one life to live, so make it count. Make it magnificent. Make it matter. Thank you for your time, and remember, the future belongs to those who prepare for it today. So start preparing, start working, start becoming. Your extraordinary life is waiting for you. Go get it. And always remember, as I like to say, don't wish it were easier, wish you were better. Don't wish for less problems, wish for more skills. Don't wish for less challenge, wish for more wisdom. That's the secret to living an extraordinary life. Now go out there and make your life a masterpiece. The world's waiting for your unique contribution. Don't let it wait too long. Thank you, and God bless.